Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream on NewOaks AI. We have the founder here, Ray. He will be joining us shortly. Hi, Ray. So, how are you this evening? Ray,
Hello.
can you hear me? Yeah, hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Uh, I can hear. I can hear you.
You can't hear me?
Okay. Okay, I can hear you now.
So, how is everyone doing? How is Ray
God.
this evening? Are you doing good?
Good. Okay, sorry for the
No,
speaker.
it's okay. The technical problem is one of the key features of live streaming. So, uh, So this evening, hi everyone who are in the comments. Let's say hi, whether I can see you or not. If your comment is not showing on Facebook, on my profile or my page, uh, always go to YouTube because that is the most stable platform right now for doing any kind of live streaming. So meanwhile, I think Ray's camera is having some issues connecting to the stream. So this is usual. So he's available on the voice and he will be able to share the screen later on. So meanwhile, let me just say two things about NewOaks. Uh, I'm sure you have seen a lot of tools around and a lot of chatbots and all these things going on, but how we are going to discover how this is so much different than the rest of the things. So to go into this, um, is an advanced AI chatbot can improve your business interactions and increase operational efficiency. While AI chat assistants can offer advanced chatbot solutions, but many chatbot builders may not provide the same level of specialized text services. Facebook, calendar integration for conversational appointment or in the CRM integration. So this is where it is so much different, and this is where the NewOaks AI is much more different. So for today, our goal is we will discover how you can convert more leads via multiple channels, increase your appointments up to 50% or more using just few interactions, reduce your operational cost slash your customer service expenses by 50%, and on top of that, quick resolution, resolve 80% of the customer inquiries on the spot, significantly improving satisfaction. So, Ray, I think like myself, everyone else are pretty much impressed that how fast you are sending out updates. Um, and let's give you the microphone and let us tell us the story behind NewOaks and how it came to be.
Okay. Thank you, Robin. Is my speaker okay?
Yes, I can hear
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for the introduction. Yes, just I want to give you guys a short introduction about my personal background and why we are working on Nukes and why we want to do conversational appointment booking, and then we will get into the point that what we are good at and what we can improve on continuously. Okay. So me myself, my name is Ray, and founder and CEO of NewOaks AI. Originally, I was a software engineer, a developer myself. My first job was at Kelly Blue Book, KBB.com. It's one of the largest automobile pricing website in the US. And then my latest job was with TikTok. So I spent TikTok 2 years over there and helped TikTok to establish their used car business online in e-commerce, used car business online, and mainly in China and in the Southeast Asia. And then my time with TikTok was my second venture. Actually, I started my first startup in the year of 2014, which is also an e-commerce website for automobile. And then I left TikTok last year because of the inception of ChatGPT, which inspired me, to want to make better tool for small and medium business owners, and make their job more efficient and make their life easier. Because I see a huge opportunity sitting in front of myself. So therefore, I established NewOaks AI last May with my partner, who is also a CTO of NewOaks AI. My partner Calvin has over 10 years experience in SaaS, and he has built and sold a online marketing company to eBay Auto. So we talk about the ChatGPT, and we talk about what we can do with ChatGPT. Even though there are a lot of generative AI tools out there, and also there are a lot of customer service chatbot, but we think AI can do much better than the tool been we have been seeing and testing on the market. So we want to take a step further. Instead of build a chatbot, I will define NewOaks AI as a AI agent builder. So we want to build an AI agent for small and business owners to facilitate their whole customer acquisition and the conversion process, from to help them to build a sales funnel, from the top line when they engage with their customers until they convert the customer inquiries into lead and eventually make appointments. So our focus and our unique selling point is that we probably are the first AI conversational appointment booking chatbot, so which is our point of differentiation in terms of marketing purpose. So we want reduce the cost of small business, because before GPT came into production, there are not a lot of small and medium business owners can afford a customer service team, right? So
Yep.
therefore, why I was doing NewOaks, because when I was in the US, one of my real estate agent, she was hiring a assistant and paying her like $5,000 a month just to handle the customer inquiries. And he knew that we are working on AI, and he wanted to know whether we can use AI to reduce his customer service costs. Then that's why the first product we built is chatbot for real estate agent, and then we came up with a prototype, which is a tool that we can deploy the chatbot onto SMS platforms such as Google Voice and Twilio, so that when the customer of the realtors saw his number on website like Zillow or other property listing website, they can text message him and send out the background and credit scores of the either buyer or the tenants, and then get the whole pre-screening process very easy, like finish the pre-screening process within 5 minutes, just through the channel of text message or email. So that's how the idea of building a chatbot for business owners came up, and then it went well. So last December, we officially launched our product on Product Hunt, and then get a lot of tractions. And then we went on Sazilla to get some early adopters to utilize our product. So my vision is to automate the whole process from customer acquisitions until appointment booking, and eventually even make transactions online for consumer goods or e-commerce customers. So that's the concept and the idea that how we came into here, and why we are doing what NewOaks right now.
Thank you so much. So do you want to check whether you can show your screen? While you are testing that, let me check where are the people in the stream. So I see Uginder Kumar is there, and if you cannot see the stream on Facebook for any reason, Facebook have their problem with their API and stuff, you can always go to the YouTube. Sorry. So I have did some initial testing on the NewOaks, and it is pretty simple and diversified at the same time. Means you can actually go into many levels. I'm sure Ray, can you share your screen? Can you try to share your screen?
Yeah, sure. Let me do it now. Can you see the screen now? Oh, it's popping up, I think.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. It's a little bit slow though. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
you can switch to the tab.
Okay. So let's go to NewOaks AI's website. You can see the website now, right?
Yes,
And
yes, we can see.
the first thing, yeah, you click the account to log in. So once you log in, the first thing you see is my chatbot. So that's where you can create your chatbot. For example, if you want to create a chatbot, you can do it in like 2 minutes. Just click new chatbot here, and you see the data source. You have like file. You can upload PDF files or text files, or even a website URL or Q&A text messages that as a data source to train the chatbot. So for example, I just upload a simple text file for FAQs of NewOaks here, and yeah. So the first step, upload the file. You can see it shows the name and the size of the file, and then it's very easy. And then just click create chatbot button. Then boom, within like 1 minute, the chatbot has been created, and then you can start to talk to the chatbot. Say, what is NewOaks? So it's pretty quick and easy. It's basically the onboarding process is a lot easier compared with other chatbot builders. And then the main features, if you go to settings, the main features that we have is that you can customize the chat interface of the chat bubble, and also you can do lead capture, so that for every question that the user asks, you can display a lead form to capture name, email, phone number, even custom message, and private policy. You can put out your private policy there for GPTR users. And then you can also set up your customer domain. For example, set up like chat.appointify.ai. And then on the appointments
Yeah, this
section,
is the interesting part actually. Yeah.
you can enable appointments, use either Calendarly or Google Calendar, make the authorization process available, and then set up your meeting's duration, 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and then set up your available time slots, and then click save. You will authorize the chatbot to go through your calendar, find out available time slots, and book your time slots with visitors. Okay. And then we also have dashboard feature where you can see the chat conversation. That's the chat conversation log, and also the leads that were captured, and also appointments. So that's a dashboard for the critical information you have for the chatbot. And then after everything, you can just copy a piece of script and paste on the main page of your website. You will get it done. Or you can share a direct link of a chatbot by copying this URL, like here. Copy the URL and paste on a browser or on your chat window of your social media, so that you can send it out to your potential customers or visitors right here.
Yep.
Okay. And Yeah. Also, we have text SMS feature. That's where you can use Google Voice number. You can deploy the chatbot onto your Google Voice number in America, and for any countries outside of US, you can use Twilio to set up the chatbot so that your visitors can talk to your chatbot by text message. Okay. Um, so let's go to so here's my official chatbot for my website, and here you can see the text message, Gmail, and Twilio all be set up. And also we have a workspace manager where you can actually invite a sub account to join your workspace. And then we have also Webhook's API that you can talk to your CRM to retrieve and send data to our CRM so that your chatbot can get a real-time communication with CRMs. And one of the uh, different features that we have is other chatbots that we also have live chat feature, where if you are not satisfied with the chatbot response to your customers, then you can always step in anytime to talk to your customer in person. Okay. I can actually do a little demo on the NewOaks AI's official website's chat bubble. Okay, so here you can click what is NewOaks, and then it's going to ask the ChatGPT and give you an answer about NewOaks.
So Ray,
Yeah.
so I did some experiment on my side.
Yep.
So if you allow me a few minutes,
Yep.
I just want to show the audience that what,
Okay.
because I took it as a different approach. So,
Okay.
day-to-day business, they have a different approach. And my approach was I was trying something wild,
Okay.
which usually the businesses doesn't try. So
Yeah.
I wanted to experiment.
Sure.
So this is how we learn and explore things. So
Okay.
I just wanted to share that what I did
Yep.
with NewOaks. So this is my bot. This
Okay.
is a sample bot, but I have trained it quite sufficiently. And and thank you everyone who are joining the stream. Alberto, thanks, bro. Mohan, Nyok, Dani, and Yoginder, of course. Thank you for joining, guys. And here you can see this is a completely different approach that I took, which is my call to action is show me the articles on AI and business productivity. So, what is the reason behind it? So, think of it as a pseudo search, means a person landed on my website. Now they want to explore, or I want them to explore what are the articles I have on my website about AI. So, what I did, I trained it in a way. So, when I go to sources, I chose website and I trained it with my content. Guys, let me know if you can see it clearly or I zoom it up. You can see these are my blog posts, right? And these are the number of characters, and these are all live. So this is how I have added them in the system. And if I go to the chatbot and ask the chatbot, show me the articles on AI and business productivity. So let me see what it comes out. So it will take a few seconds because I have fed a lot of data. So there are 2 articles found on the website that are really related to artificial intelligence for business and integrating AI into business model. So this is just one example that yes, it can be done in many different ways. So this is just one example. I couldn't help myself but to show that there is not only business use cases, you can also take a different approach of using the chatbot. So if you want to want to guide people to your new content, you can create those custom buttons and guide them into it. Because they do not know, they just landed on your website. So you want them to read something that you have recently written. So you can use those tactics also. So Ray, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a pretty good tactic. To use a suggested message is it's very friendly for the users, so, because a lot of users do not really know what questions to ask. So you can come up with frequent asked questions and make it a suggested message link so that user can get aha moment as quickly
Yeah.
as
So
they can.
sometimes they landed on the website, and I have noticed that you can create bounce rates, higher bounce rates, means they come in and they go out.
Yeah.
So how do I keep them, you know, uh, visiting more pages? So what I can do that I have experimented that if I use this chatbot, and I pop it up after they finish reading the article, means on the scroll event, and then they found their next thing to read. So uh, it's an experiment. It's an experiment. But yes, um, you can
Right. I
share your
got you.
screen again. No issues. I have your screen in the system, so you can just switch the tab, and I have some very good examples. Okay, you need to switch the tab to your product, and then I can.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
okay. Can you see now?
Yeah, guys, ask the questions. So I will try to favorite the questions, and when the Q&A part comes, then we highlight, and Ray will be able to answer all of these. Okay, you wanted to show two examples, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, let me show you guys some of the example websites that who are using our chatbot. Just hold on a second. I need to connect to VPN and then open it up. Just bear with me for a second. Okay.
Oh, do you need to use the proxy for your stream?
Yeah, I need to. Yes, I need to use
Okay.
the proxy too. Yeah, so it's gonna take a couple minutes, but can you see now?
Yeah, I think you just need to switch the tab. Yeah. No, your
Okay.
screen is already shared. Your screen is already shared.
Okay, it's already shared, right? Okay,
Yes.
so here is the Calgary MLX.com is one of the property listing website in Calgary, Canada.
Okay.
So here is the chatbot. So the beauty of this is that you can set up a we call a lead magnet. So once you land on a page, like after 30 seconds, if you do not click anything, the chat bubble will pop up and remind the visitors to start to ask questions, right? So here,
Yeah.
for example, it set up the four suggested messages for different, if you to screen that whether the visitors are a buyer or a seller or investor or
Mm-hmm.
a potential tenants who want to view the house, right? For these
Yes.
four options, and then you just click it, and then on the back end is talking to chatbot, and yeah. So if you want to say I want to buy a property, it will tell you what's the first step to buy a property.
Mm-hmm.
And the beauty of that is it pop ups a lead capture form
Yeah.
and asks the visitors to input name, email, and phone number. Then click submit. Then the owner of the website will receive leads. So that's the major use case for this website, and we capture about 15 to 20 leads every month for this business owner.
Mm-hmm.
In general, it's a real estate, it's a home buyers or sellers lead. So one
Okay.
lead in North America will cost about like $50 to $90. So with that the ROI is pretty obvious. They only pay us like $49 a month, but in return, they get about $900 leads every single month. So our ROI is like 20 times return. It's pretty good. Yeah. And also I can show another of my customers who is not who is doing who is a web designer and also SEO owners. So they're building. One of them, my customers is a web designer and SEO expert. So he's designing a AI lead generation business for his own website and use NewOaks AI's chatbot as a demo chatbot to capture leads they embed it with the iframe, right? And to engage, capture the customer's information. So similar, they can I think in general they got about 20 some leads every month. Even better, they also they're an agency website, so they also build a white label website with NewOaks AI's white label features, so that they
can sell the service.
Yeah, they can sell the service separately, right, independently. For example, so this is their white label. You can see that website layout is similar to NewOaks AI, but with their own AI Wiz logo and their customized chatbot, right? So it's perfect for an agency customers, and you can always set up your own Discord contact page, term of service, and the privacy policy links. So those are two examples that I think that pretty awesome in terms of using our.
If I'm not mistaken, because I always follow your group updates and the page updates. Yep. So recently it caught my attention that you actually have the Facebook integration.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yes, actually, we just finished the Facebook integration with the chatbot. It took a long time because of the authorization and review process of Facebook is pretty tough. We just got it to work today. So here, so we deploy the chatbot in NewOaks as Facebook messenger. So. For example, so this is our business profile. It's our official business profile, and then me as a visitor can talk to NewOaks AI's business chatbot right here. So what is NewOaks AI?
So this will query the information from NewOaks chatbot configuration and come back, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. It's the same thing it's similar to the chatbot on our official website, same thing. So we use the same chatbot to answer the customer questions on different channels, website, official website, Facebook, and also WhatsApp. So next integration is going to be WhatsApp and Instagram. So we will integrate all the social medias so that your
we already have the question when you are talking about it, that when is the WhatsApp integration ready?
You mean WhatsApp? Okay, so Facebook is the first step. So WhatsApp is going to be done within like 2 weeks, I think.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then Instagram. So by the end of May, we will finish all the integrations with Facebook, WhatsApp, and also Instagram in the same time.
I also noticed that you also. I haven't tested it yet. I'm still I'm like touching the surface of it, but haven't deep dive. So the one more interesting thing for me is bi-directional webhook.
Yeah,
means I can actually send the data out and get a response and come back in, right?
Right. That one is not easy to showcase
I know,
in
I know.
here.
I'm
But
just saying that
yeah,
I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it.
right. So here is the webhooks and API page. Okay, so what we do is that we are working on a e-commerce templates and also real estate templates. So with the e-commerce template, you can at the chatbot will be able to use the API or webhook to communicate with your CRM on the back end, so
Right.
that when the visitors ask the chatbot about the merchandise or the goods that you're selling, they can retrieve the data in real time and answer or recommend the products to your potential
Yes.
customers. So
I
that's
think that is exactly the line I'm thinking of. So what I'm thinking that if somebody asks that do you have bath towel, right? So it query,
Mhm.
then it goes out to the external system, query
Mhm.
and get whether we have that type of product or not,
Yep.
and get a response back and show the information.
Yeah, exactly. So when you ask whether you have certain product, for example, if you when the visitor asks whether you have a toothbrush, right? Certain brand of toothbrush, and then the chatbot will go to the backend and
Yes.
query and find all of the brands of toothbrush that you have and start to recommend proper ones given the price range of your customers
Right.
prefer, and then
Right.
start to guide the customers through the whole process, recommendation and price negotiation, and eventually to make the customers to click the product payment link and then finish the payment outside of the chatbot. That's what we can do for now.
So no, asked before that do you support Facebook? So Facebook is already supported.
Yes.
So do you have any plan for Telegram?
Yes, we do. Telegram will be after WhatsApp and Instagram, because
Okay.
Telegram is also the one of the major communication tools around the
Yes.
world. Mhm.
So I think this is a valid questions.
Mhm.
This is I love this. This is a beautiful question that you know whether you can pop up a little message bubble that to get their attention that hi, can I offer you a discount? It's like proactive rather
Yes,
than reactive. Yeah.
yeah. We call it the lead magnet. So right now, after a certain amount of time, when
Right.
the visitors come to your website, it will pops up and remind your customers, say, hey, there's a discount coupon or there is a special offer that you may be interested. So to guide the user to start to talk to the chat bubble.
So the guy who asked this, his name is Joe, and if I'm not mistaken, he did another chatbot before, and it
Mhm.
is for a gardening business. Um,
Okay.
I roughly can remember. I'm not 100%
Yeah.
accurate on that one. Joe, you can let me know that if that is the one I saw. And let me show this one. So Danny asked that whether WhatsApp need business API, means WhatsApp for business.
Yes, I think for now we only integrate business APIs because business APIs is from the perspective of compliance, it's just easier to integrate and use in a daily business activities.
Right.
Yeah, so the answer
Makes
is
sense.
yes.
Yeah, makes sense. So you are saying that this needs to be valid, official Meta WhatsApp API.
Yes,
Then it should work.
yeah. Because if you are using non-business API, your number will be banned by WhatsApp every day. So it kind of change different numbers. It's going to be a nightmare. I think.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
I know what you mean exactly.
Yeah.
And Facebook, pretty radically, they changed their API, and sometimes I feel like they wake up in the morning and decided that this API we don't want to give anymore because it
Right.
cost us money,
Yeah.
something
I
like
know.
this. So Mohan asked that how quickly can it fetch, understand the content we feed? So I think what he's asking is that when we are uploading PDF, when we are uploading, providing a web link or sitemap, how much time it takes to actually bring them all together.
Right. It really depends on the size of the content that you feed. For a file under like 10 megabytes is like 2 minutes, right? For a website with less than 100 links, it's going to take like 2 or 3 minutes. But
Mhm.
if you feed the chatbot with a website of like 10,000 links, for example, it's going
Right.
to take longer, like 5 to 10 minutes. So it really depends. But I think for most of the size of the files or websites, the time of training is pretty minimal.
Yes. So let me put this in a context, right? So for example, it's a business website.
Hmm.
So you have homepage, you have services.
Yeah.
So if you have multiple services, you have, let's say you have 3 services. So
Hmm.
most people will put it in one single page.
Yeah.
So you have one home page, one services page, one
Hmm.
contact us page,
Yeah.
and features and whatnot, right?
Right.
FAQ or documentation. Those applies on digital products, but physical products most of the time no.
Hmm.
So let's say you have 10 pages. So 10 pages will roughly take you about 15 seconds to 20 seconds to compile. Why I'm saying this? Because I actually did it. The reason I'm saying this because this bot you're looking at, it have um, roughly around 100, 200 pages, and it took me about 1 minute. So yours should be even faster. So look at this. I'm not talking about one or two articles. Each one is very long. This one has 19,000 words. So this is very long. I've done more than 100 already. And you can see I have spent 1.4 million tokens to index my site. Not index. I mean train the bot. So yes, it's pretty fast. And yeah. So I think there is a next question. If we are selling chatbots to clients, can we set them up with Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, etc.? Can we do that for each client? I think this is a very interesting question.
Yes. Oh, the answer is yes, but your client has to have access to Facebook and WhatsApp business APIs. So
Yeah.
that's the precondition. Um, and then for our LTD software product, we are using bring your own key solution. So that you have to keep that in mind too. But the answer is yes.
Oh, so if let's say we are selling it as a white label product, in
Mhm.
that case they have to bring their key, the customers.
No, not necessarily. You can do either way. You can give your customers tokens.
Oh,
You can
okay,
use their
okay. We
own
can
key,
allocate
or you can
tokens.
also,
Okay,
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So both ways.
So this one in interpret. Can you tell me what is this about? I mean, plan to link with WhatsApp. So they are planning to do API level integration with WhatsApp.
Yes,
And the other
it's
question is, any plans to link directly with FB TikTok ads in the
um
ad?
yes, in the ads, but it's gonna take longer. For Facebook ads, since we already finished integration with Facebook Messenger, so Facebook ads probably is going to be very soon.
Okay.
For TikTok, we can also we also have planned to integrate with TikTok's customer service messenger. So TikTok has different APIs. So I think
Yes.
for
Yes.
customer service APIs, we can do that for now.
Do you want to show, or let me see if I can see or not, the mobile apps and how actually it comes into the picture?
Right. Can you the mobile as I don't know how to show it
Okay, let
here.
me try. Let me try.
Yeah, maybe you can try.
Um, so you can actually download these apps. There is no direct link. You just have to scan, and I'm
Well,
not
for
exactly
iOS,
sure.
go to App Store. You can search NewOaks on App Store.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Okay.
right.
Let me try Play Store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Android is not published yet.
No, Android is not published yet because Google Play's review process is too long. So you can directly
Okay.
download from the website for Android. Android is much easier than
Okay.
iOS.
So I can just search App Store NewOaks, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me share this tab.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure it. Okay, it should be there. I think you guys can see the screen.
Yep.
So basically, you can reply or you can read the notification from the mobile, the sessions.
Right. So the use case is that when someone talk to your chatbot on the chat bubble of your website or through
Mhm.
Facebook, and when the visitor types in "talk to human" or "talk to live chat agent," then you will get a notification on your mobile and as a banner, right? And then you click the notification of your mobile, then the app will be opened up automatically, and you will
Mm,
see the sessions, the interface for different sessions of the live chat, and you can start to type in and talk to your customers by iOS app or Android app, so that even though when you're away from your desktop or office, you'll still be able to access
right.
the feature to talk to your customers and capture leads.
So this leads to another question. This
Mhm.
is personally from me. Nobody asked it in the
Mhm.
stream. I
Right.
was wondering about it, whether there is a human takeover, means when the chatbot is going on, at some point, the person, the customer or the visitor, they want to talk with a real human,
Hmm.
whether it is possible to do the handover.
Yes. So that's the app. The iOS app is just
Right.
for the human takeover. Yeah.
Okay.
The answer is
Okay. Makes
yes.
sense. Yeah.
And you can also talk to the visitors on the website too, on the web end, not only the iOS and the Android.
And this is a bit of technical question from me
Hmm.
personally. Whether
Yeah.
the webhook or the API, I haven't explored it completely yet, but I'm just putting it out there that using the webhook, is it possible for me to communicate with other platforms, especially automation like Flowmatic or Pabbly or N18 or certain things like that, and do some action. For example, I want to create an appointment. When the appointment fee is came in, I want to create the appointment in a separate platform. For example, I want to do it on Sessions. Sessions is another app. You can
Yes,
do
I know.
webinar and stuff. So I want to create an event in Sessions or delete an event, whether it is possible or not.
Yes. So by the way of webhooks or API, you can pass on you can pass on the chat conversation through API to the third
Right.
party app. For example, you can pass the chat conversation to through Public, right? We already integrated with Public and also Active Pieces or
Right.
other or Flowmatic. You can do right now. You can pass either the chat conversation history log and also the lead information, also the appointment information directly to the third-party platform through webhook or API.
Cool. Then I will explore this part and I will try to come up with a automation flow, because I have, like, what I am trying to do is experiment that if I send out data through Pabbly or Flowmatic and capture it into a completely different platform, as long it supports booking or appointment kind of thing, um, and then you have a different story to tell. You know what I mean by
Yes.
doing that experiment.
Yes.
So that one I will do. So the next question is pretty interesting. I think this one you have already answered. For what level will the client be able to add their own OpenAI API key when they sign up. This is important for many.
We are going to build this feature. It's not available for now, but it's on the roadmap. So this feature will be added within 2 weeks, because a lot
Okay.
of customers were asking for this feature. So the answer is yes.
So guys, I just wanted to show the SaaS Zilla page. So now the most important question of the night. So how long this LTD will be running?
Okay, good question. So the LTD we started, for like a couple months. So we are going to end the LTD by the end of May this month, and then we will focus on MR customers after May until the end of this year. So yeah, we'll finish that by the end of May.
Okay, so guys, you get to know that this is only until May. So the end of the May, there will no longer be any LTD, and it will be more focused on the MRR. Hi, Jingo. Thanks for joining, man. Interpret asks, can we attach it with AI, voice AI chatbots? Like, I'm not exactly sure about this one because there is two different mediums inside here. One is text medium and another is voice medium, means binary and text.
Well, I think the answer is yes, but not a native integration. You can do it through API. So as I said, the text, the chatbot, what the chatbot is doing is that the chatbot will be trained by your data source, right?
Yep.
And when you start the conversation with voice AI, the voice AI will convert the voice into text. Then the voice AI chatbot will transmission will pass the text message to NewOaks AI chatbot through API and start a conversation. And when NewOaks AI chatbot answered by another piece of text message, then the text message will be converted to voice again by the voice AI chatbot. So the answer is yes, but it has to go through API right now.
So, guys, I'm sharing this tab. Let's take a look at the plans, the current plans, and this should be visible to you right now. I will zoom it up a little bit. Let's see how it. Okay. So you have license tier 1, which is, I think, for personal usage is pretty much okay. 3 chatbots, 3 team seats. I mean, it's interesting that for $49 you have given team seats and 3 workspaces. Then you still have the appointment scheduler. For tier 2, you have 10 and also live chat, web and mobile app, SMS bot, and webhooks. So when you go to the bigger purchase, then you get unlimited everything. And for white label, this is an interesting point here. White label embedded code with unlimited CNAME, 1 per workspace. So maybe you want to explain a little bit more on this one, Ray?
Yes.
Yeah. So this 1 per workspace, how does it work actually? So
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
this feature is actually a customized domain. You can set up one customized domain for every workspace, which means so you can put up you have, for example, you can have 5 different customized domains with 5 different workspaces. That way you can manage.
So let me get it this way, that if I want to start my own business, that if I want to start my own bot business, for example, right? So what I should do, I should get this plan, the 299, and then I combine it with the white label front end add-on, right?
Right. So
So let
the
me share
white
the.
label.
Yeah, the white label has to be upgraded from tier 3. You can
Right.
only get white label after you get the tier 3 plan. So the
Right.
white label is combination of tier 3 and the add-on.
So there is another question and a few questions that I missed while I was sharing the screen. For white label, we have token restrictions and chatbot. Will we be able to limit the amount of characters so we can adjust our own subscription package?
Yes. Let me show my screen. Do you want me to show my screen?
Yeah,
now?
I can show your screen. Your screen is already on. I mean, on the stream.
Yeah. Can you see the screen okay?
Yeah, can screen.
Ronnie?
No problem. Mohan, I'm surfacing your question in a second.
So you can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I can see the screen.
Okay, so for example, if we go to workspace and then go to the sub account, here, click edit, you can manage the chatbot, number of chatbot limit, and also the number of token limit per
Right.
chatbot per month. So right here.
Nice. This is well thought. Yeah. So I hope that one answered his question. So Mohan asked two questions. Do you also plan to support
hear me?
learning from YouTube, from videos like YouTube? What happens if there are embedded videos in the link we feed?
Rohani.
Yeah, can you see the question? Hello.
Oh, God.
Hello, can you guys hear me? Oops. I think he dropped, his connection dropped. So Mohan, I think it is possible. I think it is possible because for YouTube you can scrape it using the YouTube transcription. I don't think embedded videos can be feed into the AI because when you scrape, it doesn't see the transcription. Okay, he's coming back. His line dropped. Hi Ray.
Hi,
Are you
I'm back.
okay?
Yes, I just the
line dropped.
The line was dropped. Okay. Yes. So the question is, do you have plans to support learning from videos? Yeah, we are studying that feature so that it can summarize the content from the videos and then create a chatbot. So talk to your videos. So the short answer is yes.
Okay, so this one from Jingu. Are CNAME set up right away or should I wait for approval?
Okay, good question. You do not need to wait for approval, but you need to wait for the DNS server to
Yes.
take into effect. So it's
Yes.
gonna take you like 2 hours to up to 24 hours. So it's not up to us; it's up to your DNS server.
I can give a tips here.
Okay.
So personally, all my domains are in Cloudflare, and what I do whenever I change my domain in Cloudflare, like the DNS and add a CNAME, is mostly around 5 to 10 seconds.
Right. Okay.
So that is the trick you guys can make use of.
Okay, sounds good. Cloudflare is yeah.
So he clarified digitally lazy AI. He said that, sorry, I meant like file upload characters, like scraping URLs or uploading PDFs. So this is, he is referring to his previous question.
Okay.
Can we adjust the limit, the amount of characters? I think it is still fitting into that, right?
Well, yeah. So for now, we for tier 3, we limit the training. It's about the characters for training. So the character for training right now is limited at I think it's 32 million tokens, I think, for tier 2 users. I think you have to limit that to your customers too.
Okay. Okay. So it is limiting by tokens,
Right,
right?
right. By the number of tokens for tier 2 users, and for the uploaded file, the size of the file, it cannot be larger than 10 megabytes. So it's going to take a lot of resource. If the
Right.
one file is big than 10 megabytes, then it's going to take a lot of resources.
Yes.
Mhm.
So resources, you mean the token and processing time, right?
Yeah, the token, the processing time, and also the storage
Oh, yes.
space. Yeah.
So Peter asked that will there be added more languages in the future for the dashboard?
I think you meant the display language, right? The
Right.
display language
Display
for the
language. Yes.
dashboard. Yes. So we will see like what is the most demanding language, because there are so many languages. We can only do like one by one. So right now it's English. Right now,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, let's see what language that is the demanded the most. Then we can add it one by one.
Okay. So he asked that I see on the NewOaks website it says about using Claude, but there is no option for Claude. Will that be added, in particular Claude 3?
Yes, of course. We already finished testing for Cloudflare. We just did not have time to release the feature yet. So the feature of Cloud 3, including Haiku and also Sonnet, is going to be released within 4 weeks.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So this comes with the next question. So those who have Claude API access, what they are going to do versus those do not have access.
Well, they need to have their own API for Cloud too. Same thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Hi Tawhid, welcome to the show. But you only reached end of the show because I know you are doing another. You are inside another show. Okay. So okay. So guys, you have seen that NewOaks actually quite diverse in features. Let me see if I still have the website open or not. Okay, I think my screen is showing. Okay, good. Let me reset the Zoom. So my chatbots, then I go to chatbot. There is pretty much a lot of features already inside, including models and chat interface modification. You can straight away you can see that I can make it dark mode. That is important for me because my website is in dark mode. Then you have security, lead collections, domains, appointments, and all these, including calendar authorization and Google Calendar authorization. These are already done. Then you can export the leads and appointments all via API and webhooks. Then you can support all these kind of files, including PDF doc, like traditional PDF doc files, TXT files. And this means I can also insert TXT file into format. Then you can insert, just you can paste over here and insert. Then website, Q&A, and keyword trigger. there is a lot of things already put into this system that you can do iframe copy or script. So these two have their two different purpose. So sometimes for course permission, CORS permissions, iframe doesn't work properly. So in that case, you can use the JavaScript one. So this, I think there is a lot of things already put in place for you to make use of it in business level. I haven't even used it in that sense. I was experimenting on a completely different thing that usually chatbots are not designed for those kind of things, but it also worked out in that. Now, looking at this, and I have actually looked at few other chatbots myself, and I'm sure Alberto is here and he knows that we have experimented with quite a lot of them. There are a few more questions. If you don't mind, Ray, I will surface them because I know it's already more than 1 hour.
That's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So will the white label payment plan be flexible so we can set it to what we would like?
What I mean is that the package, right, is you want to set up a payment for the package, different packages of the product features, I think, if I get it correctly. I will. We will try to make the product package as flexible as possible.
Okay, nice. PMA Effect, I'm not sure his original name, but he asked that when is the UI going to be improved?
Well, we already improved the main page, the UI of the main page. For the dashboard, it's gonna take 2 months, 3 months. I mean, for now, we need to really focus on the features and track quality. But we definitely will improve the UI on the way. No worries.
Okay, payment plan to. Okay, so his context. He previously asked that whether you can have flexible payment. He meant when he's selling it to the clients.
Right, but
but if you are selling it to the clients, right, you should use your own payment gateway. And
well, we plan to build a payment gateway for NewOaks. Yes.
So they don't have to touch any other things. They can just, create new landing pages for the business and service.
Right.
And then when their clients sign up, they pay through the packages that is defined.
Right.
By the white label seller.
Right. And then pay through the payment gateway that we created.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense. Thank you, Ray. I know I didn't knew that you have to use VPN or proxy to actually connect. So it actually builds a lot of check. What do you call this? That it creates a lot of friction for the live stream. So now I can understand that it's possible to have those problems, ongoing problems like connection drops and stuff.
Right.
And thank you everyone who attended the stream. And as you can see, that NewOaks is not about just being a chatbot, and there is a lot more things that our eyes can see at one view. Thank you, Ray, for taking the time and attending the stream, replying all our questions, including the technical ones.
Thank you, Ruhani, for the wonderful hosting, and thank you for everyone for you taking time to hear my story and
yes,
my
of course.
introduction. Okay?
I can tell you one simple thing. Product is one thing, but how you came to be, from where you were and how do you came to the point of building the product. That storyline, that hardship actually sells more products than the product features itself.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I will work on the storyline better.
Yes, it always helps. It always helps because we are human. Like even though I'm your client, I'm your customer at this moment, but I know you're human and I'm human. So I give you one simple thing that this is, I'm not trying to teach anybody anything, but
Right.
experience, right? What we see, we observe, and
Yep.
we learn from it.
Yep.
So if you remember, we went to the last good Marvel movie was the Avengers, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why we love the Avengers so much? Because each of them are not perfect.
Right. Wow, that's good.
So
Mhm.
when you make a product or when you are a founder, you cannot be perfect. If you are perfect, means there is something wrong with you.
Right.
Because I cannot relate with you.
Right.
There is no relative point because I know I'm not perfect. The
Mhm.
people who are on the stream, they know they are not perfect. And they want to relate with people, those who are human, those not you are building a chatbot, but you yourself is not a chatbot.
Right. Thank you very much for the quote. It's so important. Yeah, I always admit that I'm not perfect, but I will try my best to do the fastest updates every day. But there's still a
No,
lot of
that is
still
why we
someone
are.
is not happy
I
with
am
me.
amazed about that. I mean, the way the speed you are pushing out updates. Sometimes I'm missing that. Hey, did I miss some updates from these guys?
Right. Right.
Because the pace is very fast.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to teach anything, but what I'm saying that we are all human.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, if you have issues or if you have personal issues or whatever it is,
Yep.
we would love to learn the story behind it. That story.
Yeah.
I'm going back
Thank
to
you.
the story.
Thank you. Make it. Yeah, I will definitely make the product more personalized, and not not a perfect story. Yeah. So I make mistakes, but I will learn from that every day. So that's the good
Yep.
part of it. Yeah. But thank
Yeah.
you for the
Have a
quote.
wonderful evening there. And guys, thank you so much. I know you have other stream to watch because we have some conflicting stream, but you managed to came here and attend with us. And I'm so thankful for you guys.
Thank,
Thank you so much. And I will see you in my next video. Ray,
yeah.
have a wonderful
Thank you.
night there.
Yeah. You too. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye bye.